I'm not even sure what they are. They're a conglomerate, they're a consortium, they're a group. Call it a union. These nations, pair by pair, to participate with the gold token are going to have to come up with some gold depositories in order to buy tokens. And the tokens cannot be easily attacked. They're going to be priced relative to the gold price. So it's going to be a backdoor impetus for lifting the gold price. There's going to be demand to buy gold for these nations' depositories. And that will be demand for gold, demand for the gold.
According to the IMF World Gold Council, the first 2 months of this year saw the largest purchases of gold from Singapore, 51.4 tons, Turkey, 45.5 tons, China, 39.8 tons, Russia, 31.1 tons, and India, 2.8 tons. BRICS nations, including Turkey, are amassing gold for their upcoming currency, with Turkey seeking BRICS membership. Willie is a prominent analyst renowned for his insights into global economics, finance, and geopolitics. Willie observes BRICS nations forming a union for gold depositories to obtain robust, market-priced gold tokens, hence potentially boosting gold's price. Gold futures settled higher Friday for the first time in 10 trading sessions, putting an end to the longest daily losing streak for the precious metal in more than 6 years. Willie's analysis positions the gold token as a superior alternative to a traditional currency. Hence, replacing the US dollar with gold-backed international currency will be an uphill task for the BRICS bloc. Nevertheless, by choosing gold as the foundation to rival the US dollar, the BRICS nations are treading the well-grooved path that many countries adopted during desperate fiscal situations. Willie suggests gold depository creation could lead to major Treasury bond sales, impacting the dollar base. About 60% of international and foreign currency liabilities and claims are denominated in US dollar. Also, the US Treasury market is over $20 trillion in size, and according to the US Treasury Department, foreign nations own $3.7 trillion of US Treasuries, UST. Japan and China have the biggest share of U.S. debt with holdings of $1.1 trillion and $859 billion, respectively. Now we are presenting you the glimpses of Willie insights from his recent interview with Arcadia Economics. Before we continue to delve into this discussion, we request you to subscribe to our channel and activate the bell icon for timely updates.
We're in vague territory everywhere. I'm told that there's a plan to make a $55 gold token. Now, to me, that's about a gram. I'm not sure. $55 multiplied by 30. I think it's even less than a gram. Okay, whatever. They want the gold token to be at a low price and not in the thousands. There's a lot of moving parts with this BRICS. I'll tell you my expectation for, I guess it's in 2 weeks or 1 week, next week. Here's what I expect. Whatever important decisions are made will not be publicly made. I'm sorry. Whatever major decisions are done among leadership entities in closed quarters will not be shared with the public. They're going to be carefully crafted public messages. They're going to emphasize the role of the token. They're going to emphasize that it is not a currency. By not being a currency, they will actually say, we're not competing against the dollar, the euro, the yen, and the yuan. They will actually say that. But the point that I did not hit on several minutes ago, when these many countries develop and build their gold depository toward creating gold tokens, they're going to be selling a lot of treasury bonds. Okay, so you could say that the gold token is not going to be a competitor with the dollar. But by virtue of selling treasuries in order to build the gold depository, they're going to pull the rug out from under the dollar. Because they're going to force, I think it'll be slow at first, And I made a forecast 3 months ago that we're going to see an avalanche of treasury bond sales. And I believe the month was June. We set a record in June for treasury bonds internationally sold. The sales of international treasury bonds. Right. We set a record, the largest ever. And if July is not bigger, it's only because it's the summer vacation month. Wait till September and October, and we're going to be hitting record levels, which means foreign nations, friend, foe, and marginal, are not going to be supporting the treasury bond, which is the foundation of the dollar. So I don't give a shit that it's a gold token and it's not a currency. I say it is better than a currency because it does not compete with the dollar directly. It is not subject to sabotage. It does not have a bond as a foundation. Ours is upside down. We got a bond debt foundation of the dollar. Theirs has a gold foundation through token. So they've given us an upside down.
China and India's disagreement regarding membership expansion will shape the prospects of aspiring BRICS countries and the organization's future. According to South African authorities, 22 countries have formally applied to join the BRICS group, and a similar number of countries have expressed their interest. Willie looks forward to the BRICS meeting, highlighting their secretive strategy against dollar dominance challenges. Several reports of a new BRICS currency also emerged in the months preceding the summit, with some economic experts claiming that the economic bloc may, in the future, push for de-dollarization, reducing the US dollar's dominance in global trade and finance. Willie discusses a decentralized gold depository plan across nations, highlighting contributions from Russia, China, and Saudi Arabia. He suggests the US might be pressured into contributing due to isolation threats. Let's get back to interview.
In a sense, Chris, the I in BRICS has been replaced by Iran. In a sense. I was saying for a while, well, we got double I in BRICS. And I did that in some communication, like emails. But then India took a step back. They're going to be the middleman and a very important trade partner with their middle class is bigger than the United States population. Keep that in mind. The middle class of India. They've now passed up the population of China. So they're going to be a very important client customer of trade. So they don't want to use the gold token. I guarantee you they will later on, but they're buying some political, let's just say, peace of mind right now. It's quite interesting what's going on. Pardon my voice. I've had a few rough days. I'm excited by the meeting coming up in in Durban, in South Africa. I'm excited, Chris, because it means they're going to be moving forward. They're not going to tell us everything they do. You know, in a military operation, you don't tell them what you're doing. And I think the BRICS have been dealing with defense toward infiltration. They've been dealing with defense toward bribery. And they've been dealing with maybe some individual attacks toward assassination in order to have the King Dollar defended for continuation. This is very ugly time. I don't mind that the BRICS are quiet about their plans. I do have an opinion, though, that some people won't find very comforting. I think they're going to delay in widespread usage of their gold token until the US dollar structures falter and break down on a much greater basis. I'm referring to the banks, the Treasury bond, and the US government debt. In order to build up the gold depositories in many different nations, they have let it be known that it's going to be a multipolar, and to use crypto vernacular, it's going to be a decentralized formula, a decentralized structure. And I translate that to mean a multipolar gold market. Okay, I've rattled off cities in the past, and I'll do it again. Johannesburg, Istanbul, Singapore, Dubai, Shanghai, Sydney, Australia, London, Geneva, maybe Toronto, New York. All these places, St. Petersburg, Russia, Moscow, Shanghai. I don't know if I mentioned Shanghai. So what if I doubled up? So what? I don't want to miss anything. These are to be considered your multipolar gold market windows. And as these nations build up their gold depositories in order to participate with the gold token, we don't know where they're going to get their gold. I believe a great deal of gold is going to come from Russia, China, Persia, the Saudis, and one more. And the last one is going to be by force. By force with direct threat, with promises of rogue nation isolation. And that fifth location for gold provision will be the United States.
Anticipating the future, the evolving dynamics in the BRICS alliance and the strategic gold accumulation by member nations suggest a transformative shift in the global economic landscape. How could these initiatives impact the broader global economy? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. If you find this video informative, don't forget to show your support towards our channel by giving this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay informed about our latest videos covering more interesting topics. Thank you for watching.